Well, here we go. This would be Jet John Part 3 of the video series. You can see it's in its permanent location. That's where it ended up being. Now you can see right down here we have some temporary bolts installed. You can see them along there. And then they kind of go back to the back. They're not all in there, but that's where the bolts are going to be. And then in addition to those bolts there, underneath these extra ribs I laid, there's a little gap underneath here. So I'm probably going to put some kind of solid, like a board or something underneath that, underneath all these, and then bolt down through this into the ribs, which will even make the structure more sturdy than it is. It's pretty sturdy though. It turned out well. Everything's good. You can see I kept the factory exhaust location there, and it's just turning out pretty good the way we wanted it. Before I go down and show the spoon area, I wanted to show right up here in this area right here. You can see where I took the dolly and the hammer and worked that into the front edge of the spoon. And you'll see it when I go underneath, but that's the front edge of the spoon right there. The strake, you can see where I kind of hammered it. Let me see if I can get it. It doesn't really show it, but the strake is not much of a strake anymore. It actually gets hammered flat back in this area, and it just basically goes from a strake into a flat area. And that hammering that strake out gave me enough material that I could bow this on the bottom and make it adapt to the jet ski hull. So there's the back area, and if we can go down here, I'm going to turn the light on. I don't know if we can see. Well, I'll just kind of keep closing up so you can see. There's the intake, so you can kind of see the level of everything. The intake, the front of the intake is just about level with the original bottom of the boat hole. So the front of the intake is just maybe a hair high, but it's real darn close to where the boat hole is. The back of the intake is below the original boat hole. And then if you go forward, you can see the back of the spoon there. And that's, I'm going to have to crawl underneath here. That's the factory. You can see that flat area right here. This is the flat area. This would be the factory spoon off the jet ski. And then what I did is right there. You can see the hammered area where I hammered the strake into a spoon, the front edge of the spoon. And yeah, it's a little rough. I didn't finish it out that well. It was a difficult location to work with the trailer and everything away. But I didn't really plan on getting it too smooth because the final product will have a fiberglass overlay. Well, it all get smoothed out right there anyhow. But so that's the front spoon where I hammered it out. And then it kind of goes into a V area right here. And this is actually, this part clear up right in here, that's actually flat, and it just follows right back into the intake. So it's like a flat V right there. And then this area here is a rounded V. So we went from a round spoon to a rounded V, and then the flat area which goes into the jet. So this is the spoon here that throws the water into the jet. So that's it. Like I said, the only problem that I can foresee right now, the transition from the aluminum to the fiberglass is really smooth. There's just a little step there from the thickness of the aluminum, the hole. But I put these on so you can see where I kind of put some screws in there. I put these on for support for the screw heads. It works great over on the sides of because it's not gonna hurt anything. And again, we just got temporary bolts in here because it's just going straight back. It's not gonna mess anything. The only thing is that was this front one right in the middle, almost in the middle or towards the back third of the spoon. These right here, I'm just not liking that a whole lot. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. I haven't figured that out. But eventually it's going to be fiberglass, so I could probably smooth it all out. But it's going to get tested just the way it sits, other than the correct bolts, and we'll get it all caulked up in the seams and everything. So that's it for now. I hope that helps some of you guys out there that are working on your on your projects. I know we had some spoon questions this morning on tin boats, so that's how mine is. Now, I'm not saying it's the correct way. I'm not saying it's not the correct way. The fact is, I don't know. It hasn't been tested, but that's the best way I could come up with in putting the two together. We will get it tested. We'll run it just like that and see how it works, and then make some modifications from there. If I need to build a better spoon, I will. If it works, then just a little bit of a fiberglass to smooth it out, and I'm done. So that's where I'm at for now, and thanks for watching, and I'll get this posted up to Tin Boats forum here shortly, so anybody that wants to watch it, you go right ahead, and you all have a good day. Thank you.